Welcome back to Tales of Yavard. We are a Mythcraft TTRPG podcast, and this is our first campaign, The Sea's Tale. I am Corey Griffin, and I am our MC. With me, I have Joey.
What's going on, guys? I'm playing Ussuri Orkuni.
Kobe.
Hello, I'm Kobe. I'm playing Les Sihon.
Adam.
Hi, I'm Adam, and I'm playing Goraan Stormclaw.
And last but not least, we have Jesse.
Hey, I'm Jesse, and I'm playing Zephyr.
All right, so last episode was a shopping episode.
It was shopping.
True enough.
That's all it was.
Look, I'm still salty. Everybody knows I'm still salty about the duel.
Alright. You had finally taken a look at the bounty board, and you found 4 different bounties.
Yes.
One for Jack Calico, one for Bert the Hierophant, one for Belle the Horseman, and one for Bonnie Ann.
If I remember correctly, the horseman is the one who trampled Lesh.
Yes.
Bonnie Ann is the one who branded Ussuri.
Yes.
The Hierophant was the really high bounty.
Yes, Bert the Hierophant had a 10,000 silver piece bounty.
And Calico, the one we want to fuck up because he was cheap and we can take it.
Yeah, we wanted to try that one first, see how we like the bounties, and then go after the Hierophant after that. And then leave Bonnie Ann and the Horseman alone because they would probably destroy us all.
Because technically, both of them have hurt Ussuri.
Yeah, and Ussuri ripped up Bonnie Ann's thing, and Goraan gently said, "We're not going after the Horseman."
You just want to protect the horse still.
She let us go after soundly beating the shit out of you, dude.
Honorably.
Yeah, it was absolutely honorable.
Except for that damn fucking parrot.
But hey, I tried. Really acting out that day. You know?
I remember a certain satyr trying to and epically failing.
You know, Ussuri gave me the look. He was like, don't do it. So I didn't do it. I listened.
He just proceeded to buff everyone else up just in case they were going to jump in.
Does anybody have a tally of the last bit of gold that we ended up with?
We have 1,087 silver, according to my notes.
With that being said, are you going to take either of the bounty slips? And do you want to talk to Jaskar about them?
Yes and yes. Calico Jack and the Hierophant for sure. I don't know who should talk to Jaskar.
I think Ussuri is the one who has like a repertoire already with
Yeah.
Jaskar. Real quick though, would it be time for Lesh to head out? I don't want to be late.
That would depend. Do you want to be there for the person that's going on before you?
Lesh 100% is there respectfully for the person and like cheers on. So I think Lesh would probably make his way out at this point.
Okay. Awesome.
I have to go get ready for the show, guys. I will see you back on the ship. I look forward to seeing which one we decided to take. And I bid you adieu.
Good luck, my friend.
Hello, my friends. So these are the bounties that you are looking to do.
Hello, Jaskar. Yes, before we leave, we wanted to take a look at some of these bounties. I have 2 of them here that we think we've settled on. I was wondering if you could maybe explain a little bit about each of the persons.
Oh, yes. Of course I can. Let me see. Oh, Jack Calico. Yes. So, Jack Calico, technically, some people call him a pirate. Some people call him a bandit. I think it all depends on whether he's on the land or on the sea. I don't think it really matters. So, lately, he's been kind of, some adventurers like to go further into Nemesis and bring back hides and meat and gems and all of the other random shit that people find on the island. And it seems that Jack Calico has been ambushing them in the forest along the path.
So this one has no honor. I like this.
Bert. Okay. So here's the thing about Bert. I fucking hate him. He's literally in the Church of the Seven right now, and nobody can touch him because he's in that goddamn church.
I don't follow. How does that work?
Every time someone goes after him, he hides somewhere in that fucking church because he knows what our normal bounty hunters look like. That's why it's so high. And if one of the normal bounty hunters walks into the church, they get mobbed by his congregation and he runs away deeper into the church. Now, if someone like you all, who are not known for bounties, were to go ahead and take that, then you may not have that problem. Also, he's a hypocrite. He likes to slander certain gods to try and push himself forward.
Do you know which of the gods, if I may ask?
Particularly Cordanta and Blanca.
Interesting.
That's why his bounty's so high. Because I can't get anyone to go in there and actually get the damn job done.
So he's just a very paranoid individual.
Some would call him a priest. He does have some minor divine powers.
Alright, well, how capable would you estimate this Bert is in terms of combat?
I mean, he's no Belle.
Lesh will punch a priest. I know I'm not there, but Lesh will punch a priest gladly.
May I ask who placed the bounty? Or is that...
Oh, that's me. This one I did. All except for 50 of the silver pieces are coming from me.
Interesting. And what about the one on Calico?
That is going to be done by...
And that being said, when we do get them, do we bring them back here to you? Or do we bring them back to whoever signed the contract?
You can bring them back to me and I hold the money.
Understood. Goraan, you were going to speak of a plan for...
Yes, for Bert. No, I'm not the most religious Urko, but I do know a bit of Cordanta and Blanca, and I'm curious as to his views on the two and why he's attempting to tear them down in favor of whichever the others he may serve. So, it's not extensive, but essentially I would enter the church and begin a discussion with him in front of his congregation about these gods, and then the rest of you can cut off the exits, as it were, and then he has nowhere to go.
I think the only problem is I don't think he leaves the church. I think he goes deeper into it.
Yes, so you would go to those
I understand.
paths further in and prevent him from doing so.
My concern there is then we would all be in the church with him and his whole congregation as you call him out in front of the congregation.
I imagine that the majority of them, the moment things get dangerous, will likely flee in an attempt to avoid being harmed themselves.
We can make it dangerous for them.
I'd rather not hurt anyone. Except for Bert, maybe.
We could always just light the church on fire.
That is too far. We're not going to light any churches on fire. I have some respect for Cordanta and Blanc and most of the gods, really. I'm not religious, but...
I knew that was going to be said. I just didn't want to be the one to say it.
Guys, we are not a Norwegian death metal band. We're not going to light any churches on fire.
I would also very much appreciate that you do not light the Church of the Seven on fire. It is a rather nice building in town.
Yeah, that's the first thing that came to my mind was we can make everybody leave if we just light it on fire.
I think we're going to lose some bands. We're killing horses, burning churches.
Goraan has been trying to stop those things from happening since day one.
Our moral compass who accidentally kills so many people.
All right. Look. Okay. Alternatively, if we wish to skip the debate, I could just grow a patch of brambles underfoot and ensnare him that way.
What if we, instead of trying to do it during a sermon, we go in there and start the discussion after people have left? Perhaps his guard would be down.
I worry that he may usher his congregation out and then secure the church against people coming in if he's worried about the bounty.
We could just pose as curious churchgoers that need more information.
We should also probably attempt to gather some information about the church and what his pattern is before we commit to any plan in particular, if we can.
All right, and I did look up the information of who posted the bounty on Jack. That would be Telmore Tamerez.
Interesting.
You could find him at City Hall if you wanted to speak more with him, but...
But you did say we could just bring Calico back here, correct?
Yes.
It might be in best of our favor to do that.
I agree. I believe we should just bring them here and... Right, well, thank you, Jessica, for all your help.
And I think, unless we want to discuss anything else, we could probably head out. Ussuri is 100% not going after any bounties because he gonna go nap. So, and if Les is out, and will probably be out for the rest of the night, we should probably just wait till the morning to go after Calico.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna have a discussion. I'm okay with not going after Bert. Because I know Corey wants us to, but it seems like this might be a lot more than we bargained for.
No, I think as long as we don't go in there, draw weapons, and say, we're here to capture Bert for the bounty so we can collect it, I don't think it'll be...
That was Lesh's plan, so
I think if we can get him separated away from his congregation, even if it's in the church, and find some way out of there that doesn't involve fighting a congregation full of people.
So, one, we'd figure out who this congregation is, how big it is, and two, I seriously doubt they are all going to be capable warriors of any kind. It's going to be a bunch of families and old people.
Or it's a cult.
But then
Or it's cult.
I submit to you the whole theme of the movie Bug's Life.
Dude,
Boom,
we're not
is
the
that one bother you?
grasshoppers. What the
Is
hell,
that-
man?
Yeah.
And Jaskar did say that they were people. The bounties were getting mobbed, even if it is people who like seen. So I feel like there's enough of them that there would be a reasonable fighting force in there. At least, especially his inner circle, I would say.
So it was more bodies in the way, and then he would disappear further.
Yeah,
into
a
the
bunch
tree.
of people blocking the bounty hunters who aren't going to attack random civilians.
Yeah, they started
Yeah.
a mosh pit, and you couldn't get to the stage fast enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if we can't grab him during that, we're just shit out of luck because now they know us.
Right, but if Goraan is the only one in the middle of the room, and I throw down brambles so he can't, in theory at least, run away.
Ussuri could stand at the entrance of the church and like make a big scene, like be imposing and distracting while Les and Zephyr like sneak around the sides to get to the doors or something.
Does the bounty require him to be alive?
No.
Oh, okay. Then, sending Goraan in there isn't the end of the world.
Oh, that makes this way easier.
Yeah. Yeah, because then we definitely send Goraan in there, because then he's just going to trip and fall.
Okay, I see what you're going for here. Okay.
I knew what he meant.
Yeah, you're
I knew everybody but Adam knew what he meant.
very funny.
All right. So
All right, so back to the ship.
Toby,
What's up?
as you walk into the Red Crow, you see your uncle on stage, and he's telling his story. Whenever the world was still young, the mountains still fresh, demons roamed the world. They tormented our ancestors and had free reign until Farron the Great came forth. His knowledge of the arcane and demonology helped him lead his team of heroes. Pietro Parco came forth with his anchor and sent his enemies to the depths. Squirt Heartstone, the halfling, defended their allies with their shield, a stalwart defender. His small stature, nothing compared to his large heart. Sasha Katar, a Katek of true beauty, used her cloak to fade into the darkness. Hector the Trollkin's magic ring shone brightly, overpowering the darkness and helping push the demons back. Pheromonts, the dragonfolk, once made a deal with the devil and was given a magic scythe, for which they were able to separate the shaft from the wheat of their enemies. These 6 heroes combined their might and fought back the demons, sealing them away for a time. It is said that they put the power of this seal into the items that each of them was known for. Pietro's anchor, Squirt's shield, Sasha's cloak, Hector's ring, and Foreman's scythe. Each are said to reside somewhere on these islands, and if they are all brought together, it is possible that under the right conditions, that the demons might be able to be brought back.
I have a what?
We gotta keep your anchor far away.
I'm finna find these weapons.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's subjective.
My first thought went to Lego Ninjago, the 4 golden weapons.
That's a fucking fool.
Oof. The deepest of cuts.
I want to see that. I want to see that scythe.
Dude, that scythe sounds so sexy. Also, Squirt the halfling. Beautiful. That's fucking awesome.
Okay. His performance wasn't great. Now, Kobe, Phineas is like, and now my nephew shall entertain you all with a story of his own.
Yeah, Lesh walks up, is quietly like, Uncle Florence, you did great, but I know you could do better. Are you a little nervous that I'm gonna show you up, my friend?
Testing? All right, cool. Hey guys, it's Joey. Just wanted to take a second and show you this clip from our friends, 5 DMs in a Trench Coat. Hope you enjoy.
Hello everyone and welcome to 5 Gyms in a Trench Coat.
Excuse me?
Yeah?
What's that?
You want to know what 5 Gyms in a Trench Coat is? Let us tell you.
It's the adhesive that keeps the fragile pieces of my sanity together.
Well, okay, Jesse, what it actually is a narrative-driven TTRPG actual play where 5 friends take turns weaving stories through the tabletop game of their choice.
Of their choice.
Each season?
Each season.
That's pretty cool.
I disagree.
Oh.
I feel it's the adhesive.
So, like, you guys aren't all in a trench coat?
No, we're definitely in a trench coat.
How does that work?
Get her.
Before I'm caught, you can check out 5 Games in a Trench Coat just about anywhere you get your podcasts, or you can check out our website at 5gamesinaTrenchcoat.com. Oh my god, they really are all in a trench coat.
Thanks for listening. Let's get back to it.
I mean, perhaps just a small amount. You have been traveling the world just like me. Maybe you've stumbled upon a story worth telling.
I think I may have, yes, indeed. I hope you look forward to hearing it.
I always do. And he will walk down from the stage so that you can go up to it. So it's just you up there. All alone.
Nervousness, no. I think I would turn to Millie in the barkeep and just like raise my drink and be like, thank you for hosting me. It's been a pleasure staying here the past few nights, and the chaos has been quite exciting. I think Lesh would start going into the story of when he met the group. The tale starts with 4 unlikely souls with a destiny that has been intertwined before they have ever met. The meeting, unlikely, unruly, and a little chaotic, truthfully. A man who is defying all odds going against his father. Actually, more than one going against their father. It's kind of a daddy issue group for sure. But we have another one who is trying to avenge someone lost very dearly, and another trying to find someone lost. It's a group who's willing to kill, and God do they kill. I look forward to spending more time with this group and seeing where our story tells, because it may have started from tragedy, but all tragedy can tell a great story.
No, I believe Spaz is daddy, not Goraan.
Spaz is daddy.
There it is.
I think I would trail into the story of the ship fight a little bit there, and do you want me to give you an entertaining check?
Yeah, give me an entertaining check.
I got a 14. That's a 3 on the dice, plus
Oof.
11.
So it is a very entertaining story, right? Definitely above average. But it does seem like the crowd is slightly less responsive for yours than it is for they were for your uncle's. Who's sitting there stroking his goatee and just kind of smiling and watching.
I like to imagine Lesh stumbled up a little bit after he started talking about someone lost dearly. He started thinking a little too much about Arya and tripped up there, and that's probably where he lost the crowd a little bit. But yeah, I think he would raise the drink again and thank Millie. I forget her dad's name, not her husband.
At least you remembered it's her dad.
But I think I would thank them and then go sit with Florence.
I know what it is. He spent too much time talking about daddy issues.
I got really into the daddy bit.
You're not the only one, apparently.
Which Lesh doesn't even know his dad. I don't think there was like never a mention of him. It's just
Oh, now there's gonna be.
yeah, I'm expecting it at some point.
You act like I didn't already have something planned for that.
So 75% of us have daddy issues?
I don't have daddy issues. I just don't have one. I had a grandpa. He was chill.
Homie, that's the same thing.
Goran's relationship with his dad is pretty okay.
That's why I said 75% of us.
I was gonna say Goran's like the only one that had like a healthy, stable family setting.
Yep.
Mine was fine until it wasn't.
My family was just like kind of a bunch of swingers, low key. That's kind of all the Grove really is, if you really think about it.
You live in a fucking hippie commune.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm just the angsty little orphan kid.
You're not an orphan yet, but we'll get there.
Well, I was, because I was living with an adopted family.
More like nannies than abandoned, though. Like, your dad was still around.
So is Alfred Bruce Wayne's nanny?
Yes.
He didn't
Essentially,
know
yeah.
He didn't know.
We don't gotta say it like that,
okay.
though. We don't have to phrase it that way.
Anyway, to kind of circle things around, Ussuri, I take it you're taking a nap until tomorrow?
Very much so.
Goraan, you got anything you're looking at doing? Notice I'm waiting for the shenanigans to last.
I don't believe there is anything pressing. We should have asked when Bert holds his sermons, but that's on us. No, I don't think so. I think I'll just go back to the ship and not really do anything of any real significance until the morning.
All right, Jesse. What shenanigans is Zephyr getting into?
Would I know where the stables are? It's not gonna go the way you think.
If our brains are alike, I know exactly what you're doing.
I mean, you guys have passed them many times, so yeah, you would know that they're kind of there next to Justicar's Keep.
I'm gonna head to the stables because that's the only place that I can think of that I would find Belle. I just want to talk. So, would I find her there?
No, I'm not giving you that either. It's not going to be that easy. So you walk into the stables and you find this large trollkin man, and he's like, "Hello, what can I do for you?"
Yes, I ran into a woman who called herself Belle.
My daughter.
Oh, you're her father. I was wondering if I would be able to find her here.
And why are you looking for her?
I have a unique proposition for her.
What is it?
Well, I don't know if you're aware of this or not, but she has a bounty on her, and I would like to help her solve that problem.
I'm trying to get her to calm down. She's been kind of running around, running people down, acting like a knight of justice. She keeps stealing my best horse. That's why I got a bounty out on my daughter.
Wait, you
We need to kill him. I can't. For the sake of the podcast, he needs to die.
I can't breathe.
Y'all are struggling real hard with this voice. It's a pretty good voice.
It's a fucking fantastic voice.
I only have a
I'm
couple
struggling with the part that he put the bounty out.
That was funny as hell.
I'm sorry. Did you just say that you put the bounty out on her?
He nods his head because I just lost the fucking voice.
Well, then, alright. That's not what I was expecting. Do you know where I could find her?
If I knew where we could find her, I wouldn't have opened up a bounty on her head.
Well, okay, I understand that, but, like, do you have any leads?
No, I do not.
Alright then. Then,
She comes in the middle of the night, swaps out horses, and then keeps riding. I don't know what's wrong with her.
okay, I will see if I can't help you with your problem then. I will, bid you, farewell for the time being.
Very well. If you ever need any horses, come find me.
I will keep that under consideration. Thank you. I'm gonna go back to the ship and relay this information, because that's not gonna work at all for how I thought this was going. I should have asked who put the bounty when we were at Jastikar's. I was gonna try to get rid of the bounty in the same way that we got rid of mine, with a little underhanded bullshit, not... Yeah.
The real question is, does she know that her dad put the bounty out on?
Yeah, that's gonna be probably something that I doubt he's gonna tell us.
I think after Lesh is done drinking with Florence the night away, they've done enough. It's just shit talking. He'd go back to the boat eventually, drunk and sleep.
Okay. So you all wake up the next morning. All of your resources are back. Everyone back to full health. For those that matters with.
Ussuri.
Hey, I didn't accrue any death points, okay?
Yeah, that's true.
That's a new one.
No death points this time. You all wake up and you hear rain pattering on the deck of the ship.
I think Lesh wakes up because of the rain. He probably passed out on the deck of the ship, a little tipsy.
You'll see Goraan standing just sort of in the middle of the ship, just enjoying the rain.
Yeah, Zephyr's probably gonna go out and enjoy the weather too. He's got a kind of a connection to that stuff.
Good morning, my friends.
It's a wonderful day.
Lesh like barely looks up. He's like, "Oh, is it morning already? Fuck. Oh god. Well, at least the rain is nice." And just kind of like plops and like starfishes and just is soaking it up.
You haven't seen Ussuri.
Yeah, I didn't come outside yet.
We really must find a way to prevent him from coming so close to death. It's concerning.
I agree. I do my best to protect you all, but I worry about his health often.
Seems to take it in stride.
Yes, the fight on the ship a few days ago was a bit concerning, if I'm being honest.
I mean, I appreciate it only because I would have got fucked up if not otherwise.
Of course, but the manic glee was
inspiring.
Alright, I'll just keep an eye on it for now then, and you two can do what you're doing.
At this point, the person that you all talked to about getting improvements made to your ship comes up to the ship and he's like, well, guys, it's kind of looking like today's going to be a washout.
I used the predict weather invocation.
Wait, you have that?
I do.
Go ahead.
Cast time 30 minutes. And I become aware of any natural phenomena that will occur in the next 8 hours. It does say natural phenomena, so if it's something being caused by someone, it does not.
I mean, wouldn't you also technically by proxy also know if it's unnatural because you feel that it didn't happen naturally?
I wouldn't be able to predict it.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yep.
So you believe that it's only going to get wetter.
Yes. Well, there's nothing to be done for it. Rain is going to rain whether you find it convenient or not.
Yeah, it's just we're not able to use a lot of our rigging and stuff in the rain, so it's going to postpone us an extra day.
That's fine, I'm sure everyone's agreeable, yes? And I'll look at Lesh and Zephyr.
That's understandable. I feel that we're not quite done on this island yet anyways.
Yes, I don't mind as long as it gets done eventually.
And Lesh would mosey on, and he's gonna start making pastries again, and also try to find Ussuri.
Do you make the pastries first, or do you go look for Ussuri?
Then I'm gonna wake you up with pastries.
So Ussuri was just oversleeping. That's all it was. He was just oversleeping. The moment the pastries hit the air, Ussuri is on top of that. Like a bear in honey.
I smell food.
Oh, Les, you are making pastries.
Yes, I think it's be a good breakfast for some things we need to discuss today as a group. I think the rain gives us a little time to plan the day, and I got some interesting information last night.
Very well. I look forward to hearing your interesting information. And your pastries.
This sounds like an excellent time to share information that we found last night.
Oh, where the fuck did you come from? I thought that we were still on the deck of the ship. How'd you get
Oh
to
shit,
here?
that's
Really?
right. My bad.
I mean, hey, the pastries smell good. If y'all want to come to the smell of pastries.
It does make sense that Zephyr just kind of shows up out of nowhere.
Hey, I smelled pastries.
We just need one more. Goraan, are you and you and Gregory okay out there? I have breakfast ready.
Gregory is happily playing in a puddle.
Well, just make sure he's good. Give him his breakfast and stuff. Make sure he's all set, and let him do his thing. And then Goraan will head over to where you guys are. Weather will put a damper on our plans for the day.
I hope not. I would love to get some bounty hunting done at least while we have the extra day in.
As I would serve it out, I would
Ussuri, do you think you could bring your anchor out for us?
Sure thing. And he would probably just walk back over to his room and then bring it out.
Yeah. As you return, as you may have not known, my uncle is a well-traveled storyteller, as I hope to be one day. And he told last night of a story I've heard since I was a child, and it's a story we may all know of, the great cataclysm that may be with the demons up in the air. But I have reason to believe we are you especially, Ussuri, a little more connected to that story. Have you heard the story of Fair and the Great recently?
God. Is that a yes?
I don't know how well versed that story is really what I'm trying to get. Like, is that a story that is...
It's not super common, no.
Okay.
I feel like I've ruled for this before. On the episode where it was revealed, the anchor was revealed.
Lesh knew about it. I don't know that anybody else knew about it.
Would I know anything of Pietro, though? I feel like if anyone's gonna know, besides Lesh, Ussuri might know about the history of the family heirloom.
I'll take an intellect check.
Just straight up in
Unless you can
law.
give otherwise, no.
Law.
And that's a nat 20 for intellect, so I think Ussuri knows a little bit about the story.
So, Ussuri, you know that Pietro, the founder of all of the families, was one of the heroes. You know that most of the families got some form of an heirloom, though somehow your family did get his anchor.
That's freaking sweet. So Ussuri would respond to Les with basically, well, I know the anchor is a family heirloom from Pietro, the hero that traveled with him.
It is said that though all of his traveling companions, Pietro, Squirt, Sasha, Hector, and Firminence, were all able to wield a great powerful weapon or cloak and shield. There's all, they all have their own little things, but all together, when brought together, the great cataclysm shall happen. That is, you are the wielder of part of the key to the end of this world, I think, truthfully. I have read this story so many times as a kid and have always wanted it to be real, but now that I think it may be real, it terrifies me because I've read of how bad it can fucking get, and need to protect that anchor more than anything else in this world. That is more important than pretty much all of what we're doing, truthfully, because it's all for naught if that gets into the wrong hand.
And the cataclysm would be
the islands floating. The story. Farron and his great warriors were able to fight off the demons and use his great arcane power to lift them into the sky on the floating island. The cataclysm will drop said islands, causing massacres, demons released onto the world, as well as giant floating island crashing back down into it. That is enough to create the cataclysm event itself. And this is just 1/6 of the key to do this. My excitement is hiding my fear because this is like a childhood dream come true and becoming a nightmare at the same time. I'm very mixed, but I know we need to be careful.
the other items. Does anyone know where they are?
They are said to rely in these islands. That's all really the story tells. It's the fact that I see one in front of me is just confirming what I thought was story. So I think I could try to find some stories in my notes and hopefully find more information, but I would have to get back on you.
Right. We're more concerned that these items may be brought together either by design of people with less than good intentions or by some sort of cosmic coincidence or something.
They said that a sealing power was put into them. So I believe that the sealing power was put into each item individually, and that's part of the magic. So in order to release said seal, all pieces need to be put together back again. It is truthfully part of the key to unlock.
Right.
You have to have a key to lock the door, so there's need to be a key to unlock on the other side of that.
Would we find one of these and drop it into the ocean? Not the anchor, because it's an heirloom, and I understand the sentimental significance. Also, it is a very devastating weapon, but perhaps one of the other items may be just in the middle of the ocean somewhere. Just drop it down there.
Then we can
And
use the
then-
others.
No calamity.
I mean, I don't think Lesh knows how to respond, because that's like, you're just like straight dissing like his childhood artifact, but also like it kind of makes sense. So it's like,
It's like, well, shit. Yeah, that'd fix it. Damn.
Yeah, you could. I
I
guess.
really want him.
I want to see them all.
If I may, I do believe that, given our natures, I mean, I believe that none of us are truly evil. Some of us may have a slightly skewed moral compass, but I don't think any of us are evil. I know we all have come together for a plan, but there's much more to be done after the plan. What if we were to seek out all the artifacts themselves? Not for misuse, because I don't want to see a cataclysm. Despite all the wrong in the world, I don't want the world to end. So what if we become sort of pseudo-protectors?
Lesh
sure that-
eyes light up like a fucking Christmas tree at this. He's like, yeah, yes, please, let's do it. He's so, like, he's literally up and down in his chair. This is literally dreams coming true.
I'm sure that it would take more than just bringing them together to break the seal. So I would imagine that if we brought them together as protectors instead of seal breakers, having them all in one place would probably help protect them more.
I agree. We could totally be the next being like great hero story. And I could tell it.
That you could.
Well, it seems I am outvoted either way, so for now, suppose we can keep that goal in mind for once this current business is concluded.
This all reminds me so much of the books I read as a child.
A little concerned that if we're going to bring all of the objects together, we're doing the bad guys' work for them, that's all.
No, but that's why we protect them.
That's why I'm like, I feel like there's got to be more than just bringing them together.
There's probably some kind of ritual. The problem is the bad guys probably already know what the ritual is.
So you all have your conversation and have breakfast of some nice pastries that Lesh made for you.
You want me to roll for it?
Do you want to chance them being bad?
I was going to say, I feel like you're going to ruin them.
Yes, but Lesh's only real cooking experience is helping Rhoda as a child trying to steal it and making mushroom and leek stew.
Well, you also helped Rosa when you were older as well.
All right, true. We'll take it. Never mind. We got good pastries. I'm good at it then.
I think you should still roll for it.
They smell really.
Go ahead. Let's see what the roll would be.
What do you want me to roll for it?
Oh, there's a cooking skill. It's intellect based.
All right. Oh, good at intellect. Coolio. I just roll intellect then. Can I roll nature?
No. I literally told you what it was.
That's a 19 on the dice. Plus 3. That's a 22.
I'm taking these with us.
Bold of you to assume they make it out of the
I
ship.
was going to say, let's be real here.
I took a handful.
You've got 2 Urcal.
And Gregory, because I definitely brought one out, at least 1 or 2 out to Gregory.
He always feeds Gregory some of whatever he makes. But you all hear some footsteps walking down onto the ship.
That's bold.
You step outside and you see just kind of not outside, like you walk out of the galley and you see this Hondu that it's almost like a very large wolf Hondu female, and she's like, so I was told to come here by a friend of mine who I owe quite a bit of money to.
At that point, I think I just look straight to you, sir.
Yeah, sorry, I believe this was.
You guys just assume.
I mean, they're right.
You're 100% right. I know who this is. I believe your friend might be one of my mutual friends as well.
I'm doing her a favor and going to be working with you guys for a little while. You're lucky.
Not that I'm picky or anything. What is it that you can bring to the crew?
She kind of looks you up and down and then looks at Lesh and the rest of the party, and she's like, I don't think I would have a problem fighting any of you. I think with the introduction of this new person, this is where we're going to end this episode. Thank you for listening to episode 10. We hope you enjoyed listening and would love it if you let us know. Catch us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Threads, and TikTok under Tales of Yavard Podcast. If you would like, you can join us on Discord. The links are on our link tree that is in the episode description. If you really enjoyed the episode, give us a rating on whichever podcatcher you use. Tell your friends and spread the word.